Strangers walking through the door, stepping on the wooden floor. Everybody has a past, shadows that are always cast. Sitting with a heavy mind, leaving all the day behind. Different lives and different pains, spending in the heavy rain. Waiting for the quiet sound, gathering the hearts around. One music in the crowded room, washing off the heavy gloom. Different thoughts but baby tag beat, moving on the quiet sea. Melody connects the soul, taking back the self-control. Rhythm flowing in the air, magic breathing everywhere. Woman with a silent tear, holding on a heavy beer. Strangers sitting side by side, nowhere for the pain to hide. But the music makes us one underneath the absent sun. Different lives and different pains, standing in the heavy rain. Waiting for the quiet sound, gathering our hearts around. One music in the crowded room, washing off the heavy glue. Different thoughts but same exact beat, moving on a quiet sea. Melody connects the soul, taking back the self-control. Rhythm flowing in the air, magic breathing everywhere. Mixing up the heavy paint, never making a complaint. Nobody knows my real name, never cared about the fame. Hey, brushes dancing on the wood, standing exactly where I should. Colors striking like a storm, breaking every heavy form. Time is ticking on the clock, solid as a heavy rock. Every canvas holds my soul, taking up a heavy toll. I painted all my heavy days, walking in a brilliant maze. Never sold a single piece, but my passion will not cease. Leaving masterpieces here, washing off the heavy fear. More than anyone could leave, magic that you can believe. Hands are shaking very fast, drawing shadows from the past. Mountains made of heavy blue, giving out a quiet view. Wrinkles deep upon my face, running in a heavy race. But the canvas keeps me young, songs that I have never sung. Time is ticking on the clock, solid as a heavy rock. Every canvas holds my soul, taking up a heavy toll. I painted all my heavy days, walking in a brilliant maze. Never sold a single piece, but my passion will not cease. Leaving masterpieces here, washing off the heavy fear. More than anyone could leave, magic that you can believe. off the daily mass, finishing the heavy task, holding up a hidden sword, striking on a heavy chord, locking up the bedroom door, pacing on the silent floor, ready for a heavy fight. I am the king of the night. Nobody knows what I dream, building up a heavy scheme, hiding all the massive fire, burning with a deep desire. Don Quixote in the bedroom, sweeping all the heavy gloom, conquering the silent world. Every secret gets uncurled, swinging at the windmill high, underneath the ceiling sky, plotting out a massive plan. I am a very dangerous man. Looking in the mirror glass, watching all the shadows pass, suit and tie are thrown away, waiting for my heavy day. World is looking very small, I am gonna take it all. World is looking very small, I am gonna take it all. Nobody knows what I dream, building up a heavy scheme, hiding all the massive fire, burning with a deep desire. Don Quixote in the bedroom, sweeping all the heavy gloom, conquering the silent world. Every secret gets uncurled, swinging at the windmill high, underneath the ceiling sky, plotting out a massive plan. I am a very dangerous man. A very dangerous man. Quiet room, big mind, heavy crown, my time. Just a king inside the dark, leaving out a heavy mark. Tomorrow I will hide it well. Just a king inside the dark, leaving out a heavy mark. Tomorrow I will hide it well. Plastic joints are waking up, drinking from the empty cup. Glassy eyes are looking rough, drinking from the empty cup. Moving in the heavy dark, leaving out a secret mark. Back to being just a toy, hiding every secret joy. Toys waking up in the empty room. Toys waking up in the empty room, dancing in the heavy blues. Nobody will ever know. Running in a quiet show, falling down upon the bed, resting up the plastic head. Shadows moving on the wall, waiting for the master call. Midnight is our only time, acting out a silent mime. Living in a quiet shell, keeping secrets very well. waking up in the empty room. Toys waking up in the empty room. Dancing in the heavy glooms. Nobody will ever know. Running in a quiet show. Falling down upon the bed. Resting up the plastic head. Drums waking up in the empty room. Dancing in the heavy glooms. Nobody will ever know. Running in a quiet show. Falling down upon the bed. Resting up the plastic head. Long hair blowing in the wind. Walking with a heavy mind. Looking like a silent stone. Walking in his moody zone. Dark eyes hiding in the shade. Mystery they'll never fade. Heavy steps upon the floor. Knocking on the iron door. Looking tough and very mean. Like a movie heavy scene. Suddenly he cracks a joke. Laughing through the heavy smoke. Mysterious man with long black hair. Breaking up the heavy air. Masculine but very sweet. Moving to the heavy beat. Making everybody smile. With a very heavy style. Coolest guy you ever saw. Breaking every heavy law. Voices deep and very low. Putting on a heavy show. But his humor hits so right. Lighting up the heavy night. Such a heavy manly grace. With a joker in his face. With a joker in his face. Looking tough and very mean. Like a movie heavy scene. Suddenly he cracks a joke. Laughing through the heavy smoke. Mysterious man with a long black hair. Breaking up the heavy air. Masculine but very sweet. Moving to the heavy beat. Making everybody smile. With a very heavy style. Coolest guy you ever saw. Breaking every heavy law. Mysterious man with a long black hair. Breaking up the heavy air. Masculine but very sweet. Moving to the heavy beat. Making everybody smile. With a very heavy style. Coolest guy you ever saw. Breaking every heavy law. Rocks a pallet on the floor. Magic sleeping by the door. We are wearing heavy ties and living with the older eyes. But the magic never dies underneath the silent sky. Used to dream so very high, touching on that heavy sky. Growing up is very fast, holding on the quiet past. Oh, toy store, keeping up dreams, sewing up the broken seams. Adults walking on the street, moving to the heavy beat. Memories are sleeping here, washing off the heavy fear. Caught in every childhood light, shining with the lonely light. Just a store inside the mind, leaving all the tears behind, closing up the magic box. Looking at the deepest sea, staring at the heavy tree. Everything's painted blue, nothing here is really new. Leaves are moving in the breeze, shadows falling on the knees. World is color very cold, stories that are never told. The temperature is high underneath the colored sky. People burning in the street, walking on the heavy heat. Blue and green, but hearts are red. Heavy thoughts inside the head. Sweat's dropping on like summer heat is glowing bright, burning in the heavy light. Colors clashing in the air, standing in a silent glare. Silent glare. Faces turning very red, words that we have never said. Nature tries to keep it cool, breaking every heavy rule. Blowing this something very fast, nothing is gonna ever last. The temperature is high underneath the colored sky. People burning in the street, walking on the heavy heat. Blue and green, but hearts are red. Heavy thoughts inside the head. Sweat is dropping on my summer heat is glowing bright, burning in the heavy light. Colors clashing in the air, standing in a silent glare. Silent glare.
face to face, drinking in our usual place. Suddenly you look so fine, crossing over every line. You are just my closest friend, hoping this will never end. Why is my heart beating fast, looking at the shadow cast? Do you know the way I feel? Everything is getting real. Smiling with your pretty face, running in an endless race. More than just a friend tonight, losing all my guiding light. I am so confused and lost. Do you see me as a man, changing up my every plan, hiding all my head, scared to death but loved to death. Listening to your happy talk, going for a midnight walk, perfume blowing in the breeze, bringing me down to my knees, trying hard to act so cool. I can see you as a girl, spinning in a heavy world. Do you know the way I feel? Everything is getting real. Smiling with your pretty face, running in an endless race. More than just a friend tonight, losing all my guiding light. I am so confused and lost. Do you see me as a man, changing up my every plan, hiding all my hair, scared to death but loved to death. Crazy.
Changing up the heavy gloom, changing up the heavy air, smiling in the corner chair. Never acting very loud, standing in the silent crowd, putting smiles on every face. Wish the world was just like him, lighting up the shadows dim, bringing out a quiet grin, letting all the good vibes in. The cool smile, man, it's you today, taking all the grit away, looking at this steady face, warming up this heavy space, that everyone could see how this heavy world should be. Just a smirk to break the ice, melting down the heavy price. People carrying a load, he's bringing quiet light, shining in the heavy night. Just that I could do the same, playing in this quiet game, playing out a quiet game. Wish the world was just like him, lighting up the shadows dim, bringing out a quiet grin, letting all the good vibes and the cool smile. Man is here today, taking all the gray away. Looking at his steady face, warming up this heavy space that everyone could see how this heavy world should be. Just a smirk to break the ice, melting down the heavy price.
Watching the world from the window, watching all the heavy wind blow.
Safe inside my quiet room, chasing off the outside gloom.
Humans look so very small, staring at the concrete wall,
Blinking with my yellow eye,
looking at the heavy sky. A little bird is flying by, catching my heavy sleepy eye, tapping on the window glass, watching all the shadows pass.
Dogs are barking on the ground, making such a heavy sound.
I am just an indoor king, watching every little thing.
Cars are driving in the rain, looking through the window pane.
Such a noisy, heavy place, I am in a better space. A cat watching the world from the window, watching all the heavy wind blow.
Safe inside my quiet room, chasing off the outside gloom.
Humans look so very small, staring at the concrete wall,
Blinking with my yellow eye,
looking at the heavy sky. A cat watching the world from the window, watching all the heavy wind blow.
Safe inside my quiet room, chasing off the outside gloom.
Humans look so very small, staring at the concrete wall,
Blinking with my yellow eye,
looking at the heavy skies. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da.
Air is dropping very cold, stories that are left untold. Feeling on the empty seat, resting on my heavy feet. Warmth is hiding in the wood where the lovers lately stood. Smelling something very sweet, memory of his country. Scent of a quiet morning lunch, waiting for a heavy crunch. Lingering warmth on the dawn bench, box of food is taken away, leaving just a heavy gray. Tracing on the wooden line, drinking up the morning wine. Shadows fading in the mist, names upon a silent list. Smelling something very sweet, memory of a southern treat. Sent out a quiet morning lunch, waiting for a heavy crunch. Lingering warmth on the dawn bench, sitting in a heavy trench. Someone left a little trace. We're living in this empty space. Another packed and quiet meal, making up a heavy feel. Warmth is staying in the dark, nesting in the moody park.
Tapping on the concrete street, making up a steady beat. Old wooden cane in the hand, walking through the neighborhood land. Step and tap and step again, walking like a heavy rain. Pacing in a steady flow, nowhere that he has to go. Listen to the wooden sound, echoing upon the ground. Perfect tempo in the walk, no need for a heavy talk. The rhythm of the old wooden cane, washing off the heavy pain. Music in a simple stride, taking on a quiet ride. Smiling with a wrinkled face, smiling with a wrinkled face. Silver hair against the wind, leaving all the past behind. Shadows walking by his side, taking steps with quiet pride. Wooden stick hit in the stone, never walking all alone. Rhythm is his oldest friend, playing till the very end. Listen to the wooden sound, echoing upon the ground. Perfect tempo in the walk, no need for a heavy talk. The rhythm of the old wooden cane, washing off the heavy pain. Music in a simple stride, taking on a quiet ride. Oh yeah. Smiling with a wrinkled face, smiling with a wrinkled face, smiling with a wrinkled face.
step. Cool breeze, deep breath. Wood tap, slow step.
On the wooden desk, living in a heavy mess, dropping down my lonely bag, taking off the luggage tag. Booked this room for you and me, now it is just a memory. Always walking side by side, nowhere for the tears to hide. Such a massive empty bed, heavy thoughts inside my head. For two, but I am alone. Listen to the silent phone. Shadows filling up the space, looking for your missing face. Sinking in the heavy chair, breathing in the empty air. Showing just one man, doing everything I can. We planned this trip a year ago, walking in the heavy snow. Now the room is way too cold, story is completely told. Always walking side by side, nowhere for the tears to hide. Such a massive empty bed, heavy thoughts inside my head. For two, but I am alone. Listen to the silent phone. Shadows filling up the space, looking for your missing face. Sinking in the heavy chair, breathing in the empty air. Lighting up the heavy incense, living in a quiet gift fest, looking at the crystal ball, answering the desperate call, taking all the heavy pain, washing in the silent rain. And you, baby, knows my face, sitting in this lonely place, calling me the Holy One, hiding from the heavy sun. Nobody asked my real name, living in a heavy gate. Just wanna know their fate, leaving at the heavy gate. What about my own story, living in a silent glory, just a shadow in the room, swallowing the heavy gloom. Giving out the lucky charm, keeping people safe from harm, but who is gonna rescue me? Looking at the heavy sea, money dropping on the floor, never asking how I feel, spinning on the heavy haze, sitting in this lonely place, calling me the Holy One, hiding from the heavy sun. Nobody asks my real name. Living in a heavy game. Just wanna know their fate. Leaving at the heavy gate. What about my own story? Living in a silent glory. Just a shadow in the room, swallowing the heavy gloom. Nobody asks my real name. Living in a heavy game. Just wanna know their fate. Leaving at the heavy gate. What about my own story? Living in a silent glory. Just a shadow in the room, swallowing the heavy gloom. Sleeping on the heavy couch, waking to a gentle touch. Warm blanket on my frozen feet, choosing what I wanna eat. You always let me take the lead, giving everything I need. Never knew the heavy cost, realizing what I lost. Too late to say I understand, reaching for an empty hand. The blanket and the empty menu, walking in a silent venue. You always gave the best to me. Now it is a memory, eating dinner all alone, looking at the silent phone. Selfish mind was acting blind, leaving all the love behind. Yeah. Menu that you never chose, story coming to a close. Always smiling at my side, nowhere for the tears to hide. Took your kindness for granted, living in a room I haunted. Too late to say I understand, reaching for an empty hand. The blanket and the empty menu, walking in a silent venue. You always gave the best to me. Now it is a memory, eating dinner all alone, looking at the silent phone. Selfish man was acting blind, leaving all the love behind. Just a fool who lost it all, waiting for a heavy call, eating what I always want.
clocks are ticking loud away from the modern crowd. Typewriter in the back, looking for a classic track. Needle touching the groove, making everybody move. Time is stopping right here, magic in the atmosphere. Dusty grows in the antique shop, spinning until the music stops. Black vinyl, alert and brown vinyl. Memories inside the wood, everything is feeling good. Staying for a little while. Old camera on the chair, magic is in the air. Radio is playing class, shining the vintage glass. Golden frames upon the wall, answering the retro call. Treasure in the dusty box, winding up the broken touching the groove, making everybody move. Time is stopping right here, magic in the atmosphere. Dusty grooves in the antique shop, spinning until the music stops. Black memories inside the wood, everything is feeling good. Staying for a little while. Dusty grooves in the antique shop, dusty grooves in the antique shop. Black memories inside the wood, memories inside the wood. Staying for a little while. Spin, 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 stop. Spin, spin, stop. Spin, 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 spin. Merry-go-round spinning slow, putting on a quiet show. Ferris wheel is turning round without making any sound. Flashing lights inside the dark, living in the empty park. Nobody is watching here, drinking up the midnight fear. Lights are shining in the dark inside the heavy empty park. Days are moving very cool, neon colors glowing deep while the heavy city sleep, turning with a lonely light. Shadows playing on the ground, nothing but a heavy sound. Magic happening alone in a very moody zone. Flashing lights inside the dark, living in the empty park. Nobody is watching here, drinking up the midnight fear. Rides are shining in the dark inside the heavy empty park. Gears are moving very cool, neon colors glowing deep while the heavy city sleep, turning with a lonely light.
lights are shining in the dark inside the heavy empty park. Gears are moving very cool, neon colors glowing deep while the heavy city sleeps, turning with a lonely light.
Sitting on a heavy wooden chair, looking with a very chilly stare, dark glasses covering his eyes, underneath the moody skies, arms across upon his heavy chest, never taking any quiet rest, looking like a statue made of stone, gardening in his quiet zone. People scared to even say hello, walking by him very slow. But his heart is beating deep, watching over while they sleep. Cool sunglasses but a warm heart, tearing all the fears apart, ready for the heavy rescue dive, keeping everyone alive. Hero who will never fade, hero who will never fade, who will never fade. Hey, 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 hey. On his heavy neck, never smiling at danger in check, never smiling at the heavy crowd, never speaking very loud. But he picks a crying baby up, handing them a little plastic cup, gentle hands beneath the heavy tan, such a quiet caring man. People scared to even say hello, walking by him very slow. But his heart is beating deep, watching over while they sleep. Cool sunglasses but a warm heart, tearing all the fears apart, ready for the heavy rescue dive, keeping everyone alive. Hero who will never fade, hero who will never fade, who will never fade. Hey, 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 hey. But a warm heart, tearing all the fears apart. Cool sunglasses, but a warm heart, tearing all the fears apart. But the feeling stays so strong. Where do you exactly belong? Missing someone I forgot, tied up in a heavy knot. Heart is beating very fast, running to the hidden past. Forgot your face, but I miss you. Searching for a hidden clue. Cannot draw your eyes or hair, looking at the empty air. But the memory pulls me deep, waking from a heavy sleep. Mystery inside my head, words that we have never said. Everything is getting blurred, cannot hear a single word. Was it just a heavy dream, floating on a quiet stream? Taking out, making up a silent vow. Missing someone I forgot, tied up in a heavy knot. Heart is beating very fast, running to the hidden past. Forgot your face, but I miss you. Searching for a hidden clue. Cannot draw your eyes or hair, looking at the empty air. But the memory pulls me deep, waking from a heavy sleep. Mystery inside my head, words that we have never said. Strange pain. Who are you? Lost face. Deep heart, strange pain. You. Da 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 da. Listening to a heavy sky, pouring drinks for everyone underneath the midnight sun. Taking in the heavy pain like a silent window pane, hearing every secret tale, watching every lonely sail, swallowing the heavy smoke, laughing at a bitter joke. A bartender with no one to listen, watching all the glasses glisten. Who is gonna hear my voice? Living with a quiet choice, holding all the heavy weight, closing up beyond your days, standing in the empty room, swallowing my heavy gloom. Turning off the neon sign, drinking up a quiet wine. Nobody to ask my day, washing all the words away. Silent as the empty chair, breathing in the heavy air, hearing every secret tale, watching every lonely sail, swallowing the heavy smoke, laughing at a bitter joke. A bartender with no one to listen, watching all the glasses glisten,